Alright, so SEEL has been on an uptrend and it was following perfectly on this trend line right here. And I was just watching it. It was hitting the same highs, but it was making higher lows. So I kind of saw like a triangle pattern in it. And right here I was trying to mess with the limit order. I was trying to buy it right on the trend line right there. And I never really used it before other than like one time, and I didn't really completely understand where to put it for it to buy in. But I did that, and then it didn't buy in, and it went up to the trend line, which was about a 2% move. So I missed out on that. Then I put this one further into the candle so that it would buy, once the price hit it. And this one, it finally bought in for me right here. And it was still making higher lows. So I was pretty happy to hold this one, whether it just hit that resistance one more time, which is like 1.5%, but I was obviously looking for the breakout here. And then it goes up a little bit. I'm in the green right here, about $50, and it goes up and it gets close to touching that resistance, and then it just starts to fall through. And I was gonna hold this one until it broke through that support line right there with the 50 EMA going through it. And it started going up. I considered, once it broke out of that trend line, I was worried it was gonna act as a resistance. But I wanted to hold. There were a few times I got my profit loss to zero, and I probably should have sold, to be honest, but I had a plan in my head that I was going to hold it until it broke below that support and 50 EMA. If I could have redone this, I would have sold it once my profit loss hit zero. It just wasn't a good idea to hold it just to hope. But that's what I ended up doing, and I ended up holding it, and then it stayed, and it consolidated a little bit here, more towards that support line. But it never went back up to where I wanted it to, and then right here it finally drops below that support that I had, and I just decided to sell out right there. So yeah, it was down $70, and then it pops up a little bit here, but it's nothing big. And then in a few seconds right here, it's just gonna fall through, all the way down towards that VWAP, and there was support there in a VWAP and the 200 MA, and I considered taking a long position on it, but I wasn't sure because the selling pressure was so high. But right here it ends up hitting. If I had bought right here, it pulled all the way back up to that 9 EMA, and I could have recovered what I lost there, and I would have made profits on top of that as well. But I missed out on that trade. It wasn't the best, but anyways, I'll catch you guys in the next one.